Okay, what's up, friends? Take off that camera. So I went live a few hours ago, and uh, to my chagrin, I looked up at the very end of the session and realized I was still on mute. Not making the same mistake right now. And it's cool because I had time to practice this. If you were tuned in, just heard me practicing just now. And we're going to do this session on the detail work involved in really honing your personal way of playing a tune. Now, I'm going to work on a composition that's an original of mine, which makes it even more personalized, of course. But these principles and techniques can apply across the board to any music that you're working on. And it really does take a fine-tooth comb sometimes to get into like how am I making this what I really want it to be, to express the emotion that I really want to express, tell the story I want to tell. How do I support the melody with very fine-tuned intention, not just a generic chord that I know how to play, chord voicing. Maybe there's some kind of harmonic nuance or, a counterpoint or harmonization of the melody. And then when I improvise, how can I do this in a way that's not just like reading my own lead sheet and jamming over a tune, but actually is, playing with unique chord voicings that make sense for me for this tune, that have, very detailed intention behind them. So I'm going to use this tune that I'm recording in a couple weeks. It's called The Promise of Spring, which is appropriate for the season. And it's a very sweet and kind of melancholy sweet tune about the decaying and the regenerating of life and etc. Has lyrics that are very meaningful to me. This recording is only going to be instrumental though, and just going to be piano trio. So I'm rethinking this without any lyrics and without or without me having to cover everything, and being able to just rely on a bass player to carry the bass. My amazing trio bass player, Gonzalo Tepa. So this tune starts like this. That's how I would normally play it, something like that. And I'm kind of normally I'd harmonize the melody, something like that. But with the bass being here, I'm thinking about how can I make this even more kind of tender and very carefully crafted. So I'm thinking I'm gonna create this a little bit like a Mozart harmony. He might do something like that. But just 3 notes. And then I think maybe right here to a C major 7 over D. And this way I have a separate melody going on. Da da dee, while the melody goes da dee dee, da da. See, now I've created something in the left hand and something in the voicings that reflects the tenderness that I want to express here, and that now can become something that I call back to, or that I bring forward in the arrangement, right? So I'm harmonizing melody and tenths. I'm moving upward through a scale. Okay. I'm using a drop 2 voicing right here. All of those are things now that become part of the interpretation of this tune to really personalize it. And I think I want to go here. It's an E minor over G chord. But I think I want it to be very pure. This E minor over G just sits in a way that you don't know, you really don't know what's going to happen next. It has a very bittersweetness to it, right? Like, where are we going? And I think I can play my F sharp 7 like this, or maybe like that. It doesn't sound as good without the bass note, but the bass will be there for me. Maybe. Da, 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 da. I kind of like that. It could go either way. But you see, now I'm paying attention to the inner voices and really crafting how I'm going to play this melody and support it for, you know, a special performance, in this case a recording. And this is how I play in a way that's not just generic jazz, right? Okay, now I think bring in the depth with the big chords. I like that. And check this out. Normally I would use this, F sharp, G, A, D. But I think I won't play A on the first chord, so that I get da da going here and da da going there, and the melody. It's a very subtle difference. It really doesn't matter, but as long as I'm being detailed, creating that motion. I think that's good. Yeah. The lyric is ground freezing right there. Something sparkly, right? Shimmery. This is a textural thing. And you can get this with like a downward arpeggio or an upward. Like that. And then a shape with wide intervals and small intervals. So here is where I have the half step. And then like this. This is over E flat major 7. It's almost like I'm playing a B flat major 7, right? Except it's over E flat Lydian. Something like that. Either way. But I like that. Yeah. And then I have a choice whether I go down or here. Keep these notes in the middle. Yeah. And then we can just go up a half step. Okay. Oops. Yeah. Now this is a move, if I were playing a standard jazz tune, I might do something like this. But honestly, this is an original, it's not the moment for that. This is like, it's just a landing spot. Maybe we could go like that. I just don't want to create a cliche just because I can. You know what I'm saying? And this is, again, part of the personalization. Don't do it just because you can. Do it because you mean it. For this context. What do I mean in this context? Even right here. I think I want that motion to be very clear going down, and if I muddy it up, it actually, it's nice and thick, but it stops being so clear, right? That's better. Yeah. And then we get the also. I like this. That's nice. And then da da. Woo. Yeah. Da, da, da. And here I think I want something very rich. It's always returning. need to do too much with this. Okay, now a return to the same theme, but in F sharp instead of D. So I'm going to use the same technique. Instead of just a generic F sharp major 7, right? Could easily like go to something like this. Or just to play what I know already, but I want to use something that's unique. And that's what I did at the beginning. So let's do the same thing here. Remember, we're crafting, right? An individualized, a personalized interpretation. And I have a bass player who's taking care of these low notes. Yeah. And then there's a moment back here where I can use the same voicing. Yeah. Look at this. Clusters, right? To support the melody. And not just my generic whatever I would do. Honestly, that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But now we have just that touch more coherence, right? And now down here, same thing. So I had this. Yeah, that's good. That's how I always play it. I don't need to change that. Now here, I want to have movement. And so I'm trying to find a contrapuntal line here instead of just so I'm thinking about and I think I want to get to here. So I think I have to start from here. Yeah. And then I can get into the drop 2 shape, right? F minor 7, drop 2. B flat, sus, drop 2. And then it's too low for, I think, well. Whoa. Okay, let's try this again. F minor. Okay. G sharp minor and F minor and B flat sus and F sharp minor. I think I like that. I'm not doing solo, so I don't need to get down here. I can just go right here. Yeah. So used to doing this from playing this solo, but again, I'm preparing for trio recording, right? So keeping in mind the context, the feeling I'm trying to create. This line is about, the change. Everything is changing all around us. Though it may be confusing, there's evidence of meaning. And so it should really arrive in this place of like, oh, man, whew, this means something, even though it's like moving all over the place, right? And I just got to trust the bass right there. Yeah. Because I think I want to come into these voicings right here. And then check out this guy. It's got E, A, and B as common tones. And then again, same notes with F and F sharp going in the bass. So C to C sharp, F to F sharp. And that creates like a C major 7, A sus2 over C sharp, or A over C sharp. F major 7 with the flat 5, and F sharp minor 11. And then B flat minor 7 flat 5, and B sus, like B13 sus. So I'm thinking about how I'm going to comp for this. Da-da, thinking about the top note right away. Da-da, da-da. And then what do I want my top note to be on the next two chords? Because this is kind of a loop. So that could be it. It could be da-da and da-da hanging out on top. Da-da, 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 hanging out on top. I'm also thinking about, like, can I get down towards the B so I'm not so hanging out up here? Not that I don't like this. I could be up here, but maybe that. Da, 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 or da, 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 da. I like that. Da, 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 or da, da, da. Either way. Kind of targeting that D flat, C sharp. Or lower? Can I get like da da, da da, or da da, da da. I like that. Da da, da da, da da, da da, or da da, da da. Little hitchhiker thumb. This is a B chord. Okay. I like those options. And I think my other option for this comping on these common tones is just to use the common tones and trust the bass to play the C to C sharp, F to F sharp. Maybe I can like play with the G sharp a little bit. And then I do like getting that C in there on this B flat chord. does remind me that this is really like a D flat minor or C sharp minor, like melodicism. That's cool. C sharp minor works great over B sus too. And then we get here. So this makes sense because I think this is all really centered in an E melodicism. So this is my segue into improvisation. Thinking about improvisation, I gotta have a melodicism. Where is my melodicism? It's my major, minor, or blues. In this case, the melody comes out of a B sus. It's totally E, right? 5-1. The bass is C to C sharp, but really this is like E sus. Now, is it minor or major? So that's major blues, minor blues to major blues, right? Or just minor to major. And when I think about major and minor melodicism, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the core of it. And then you have 6, 7, okay. Ooh, I said it. 7, 6. Flat 6, flat 7. Major 6, major 7. Okay, so that's my melodic ground, right? This, I think, is going to be the same. It's going to be exactly the same. Minor. Major. Yeah. And then here, I can think C sharp minor. So these go by fast. It's basically a big 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm having trouble seeing the B sus in any voicing other than this. Which is why I'm practicing. Ooh, that's cool voicing. For this, very different. Okay, so that's going to repeat a few times, but not that many. So I got my pathways set. Now, do I want some chromaticism in there? Cool, maybe. Do I want to add something a little more interesting like that? Ooh, like that guy, right? Maybe. Yeah. Do I want to be able to play gesturally? Maybe. Now, if I want to be able to play gesturally, I really have to know what mode I'm in, and that is my second and kind of final place that I want to touch on in this session, which is what mode correlates to the scale, and then from there you can add chromaticism in, right? But you can be gestural within the mode and create these kind of color swaths, right? On this kind of tune, this makes sense. So I'm in E minor and then E major. Right? And just being able to run the scale. And then what's the scale here? This is like C sharp melodic minor. And then we're back to like B mixolydian, which is E major. So it's just a second of this. So here's the color change. Right? That F is a wild card. And you feel the color change that you can really get deep into and be able to create gestures through those color changes. If you really settle in and do the detail work, when does this land? When does this change? What are my chord voicings? All right. Now, not like I want to play like that all the time, but I may want to do something gestural or something motivic that's building and building and building. If I'm building a motif, so like, and getting some melodicism into your gestures, or chromaticism into your gestures is really fun. There's a way to get chromaticism in there, different amounts of it. If you're running up a scale, just practice adding chromaticism at the end of the scale, in the middle of the scale, and in the beginning of the scale, and then putting them all together. So check this out. If I'm here, that's my scales, C sharp minor, C sharp melodic minor. If I want chromaticism at the end, I can get a chromatic right here. If I want more chromaticism, I could add it here, or even here, or even here. chromaticism at the beginning and at the end, or only in the middle. I like it at the end a lot here. So, those are some things that I'm practicing over this. Make sure I feel comfortable with that. And then we go on to these. It's very color shifty right here, right? And that's the point. It's kind of like the colors emerging and changing, and like spring. So D major, G sus, B flat sus to E flat major, A flat sus to D flat major, A minor to E minor, B minor to F minor, F sharp minor, and then C, A, F, D, B flat. And I think I want these to be parallel also. If you use parallel voicings, it really helps with color shifting, being clear. So if I go C, A, F, D, B flat, you really hear the colors. Whereas if I go like something like that, you don't hear the color shifting as much, right? It's kind of more subtle. Or it sounds more random. But if you use parallels, whatever voicing, this one's going to get too low for B flat, right? So I have to be careful. This is probably as low as I can possibly go with this 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 voicing. It's dangerously low, but I think it's okay. So in terms of pathways, this is a whole practice. I'm going to have to go deep into this. And when I land on that C major 7, I'm looking for something that will situate me towards D, because I'm going to D after this. So like E, B, A, and D. And then the melody. Maybe I should be up an octave. Ooh. It's very tender there. I think maybe it should go down here actually. The lyric right there is letting go, so I think a little going up makes sense. And then think I need that actually. Yeah, and then yeah, counterpoint, drop twos, drop twos, drop twos. Let's see. It's a B flat minor, but I have my bass. I can trust him. Yeah. Okay, I think that's good. That'll do. You know, detail work is highly specific, and the only real like risk in it is that you get so rigid, you know, that you have to do things right, and sometimes it's nice not to have to do things right, right? So this is one approach. It's not the only approach, but as I approach this recording that's coming up, I'm trying to do my detail work so that when I record, put this on tape, I feel like, yeah, this really matches my intention, right? And that's what it's all about. I think it's enough said. All right, y'all. Have a great day. Take care, and I'll see you next time. This is so core to how I play with intention and authenticity, and without the pressure to just regurgitate those great ideas over and over and over again throughout a solo. All of those things can become generative strategies that lead into motivic development and allow you to really tell a story in the moment. So let me demonstrate for you, instrument specific. Voicing the melody with seventh chords is essentially the same as voicing the melody with triads. The top note has to be the melody. The very first example here is gospel style, and we're using a melody that goes da 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 da, starting on D7. 2, 3, and 4. To F sharp diminished, G minor 7, use a C over E, going down to E flat, C minor, back to D7. Here's your leading tone diminished chord. Here's your leading tone slash chord that doesn't resolve to where you think it's going to resolve. That C over E should go to F, but it doesn't. It goes down to E flat, and that's one of the things that's so cool about those chords. All right, so we're kind of combining everything that we've learned up to this point. This is a big moment of shift, right? Kind of set it up harmonically with that modulation, then change to minor. Right? If you're ever at a loss of like, I really want to change, but what should I do? Try changing the chord type that you're on. Don't even go to a new key or new chord, just change the chord type. I went from G flat major to G flat minor. Woo! And then that presents a whole other opportunity. That creates a ton of implications. And the music is what tells you what the implications are. And being able to like toggle a little, just enough,
I love it.
right?
I
To
love it.
be like, well, at least I'm, aware of what pattern is happening here,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So I just want to encourage you, man, to like use this mental practice framework
Yeah.
every time
Love it.
you're practicing, and you'll forget about it because
Right.
we all do. We just get into like focusing on whatever the notes and the techniques and stuff, but just
Right.
come back to it again and again.
That's
Uh,
really good. Yeah.
cool.
All right. Thank you, Peter.
Ooh. Oh, you could use the tritone sub. And I like that. Man, so many possibilities. So I hope you enjoyed going through this with me. I hope you'll go through it yourself and really start honing in on how to have your own distinct voice that's not trapped by the language of the masters, right? But it's influenced and it's integrated, right? These are gifts that the masters gave us, not obligations and not straight up prescriptions. They're gifts, they're musical golden nuggets for us to take and to shape in our own ways.